we discussed absolute value. We define absolute value as the distance between a number and 0. So this meant right here, the distance between x and 0 is 3. X has to be 3 and positive 3. So whatever goes in that absolute value symbol is always going to be positive, because there's no such thing as negative distance. We went over that yesterday. We went over a couple examples. How many examples did we do? What was the last one we left off on? Did someone tell me? So example 3. So we're on example 4 now, in other words? All right. There we go. Before we get into example 4, we're going to put a star here on your notes. Put a nice big fat star. All right, the absolute value of any number A is always going to be greater than or equal to 0. It's an A. So put any number A. This means any number A. Any number A. This is a rule. This is an absolute value rule. Matter of fact, let's title it Absolute Value Rule. Anytime you have an absolute value, it has to be greater or equal to 0, or there's no solution. This means greater than or equal. What's a number greater than 0? Can someone think of a number greater than 0? Thank you. How many numbers are there that are greater than 0, Franco, logically? An infinite, right. Instead of a shitload, let's not say shitload. The better mathematical term would be infinite, right? So this is saying, look, if you ever come across an absolute value equation, it better be greater than or equal to 0, or there's no solution. In other words, watch this. Example 4, watch. You ready, Flotus? Watch this. 3x minus 5 absolute value is equal to negative 6. I'll write that down. You're doing okay. Like I said, we need men. Like I said earlier, we need men. You gotta push. Even when you don't feel like it. Some men do. Notice how this absolute value is equal to a number. Is negative 6 less than 0 or greater than 0? Less than 0. So it breaks the rule. It breaks this absolute value rule. This absolute value rule says any absolute value has to be greater than or equal to 0. Here it's saying that an absolute value is a negative number. It's less than 0. So right off the bat, look at where to put. What does that mean? Is that awesome or what? Good job, Magana. What does that mean, Magana? You're going to break my heart. No solution. It's rock and rolling. Let's do it. Example 5. Did the Raiders win, by the way, yesterday? What? Did the Raiders win?
I don't watch it, but I thought it was.
That's your team and you don't watch it?
I couldn't. I had too much homework.
They lost to the Rams.
They lose or win? You sure?
Check it out. Every team you go for is whack.
Man, Rams pretty much smacked them, huh? 33-13. Yikes. I was gonna use red or black, but never mind. I'll use Dodger blue. Here we go. You're just full of joy, aren't you, this morning? Just oozing the love here. Example 5. Here we go. Example 5. Let's go 3x, the absolute value of 3x plus 9 minus 10, okay, outside the absolute value, minus 10 equals negative 4. This is 3x plus 9. Careful. I like how you're thinking that. But look on the left side. There's something else besides the absolute value. There's actually a negative 10. So we can't judge it to see, we can't use the rule yet until the absolute value is by itself on one side. So what should we do to both sides of the equation to get the absolute value alone? It's already being subtracted. What's the inverse? All right. Watch this, Flores. Flores, check this out. Excuse, hold on. Flores, check this out. This is done. This is done. Equals, watch this. I got absolute value of 3x plus 9. What's negative 4 plus 10? Close. Positive 6. So look at it. It doesn't break the rule. Absolute values by itself, it doesn't break the rule, so we can go ahead and proceed now to get x alone. Remember, we're going to split up into 2?
So if we're getting negative, then there's no solution.
Exactly.
That's the next question.
I think you're right. Let's see. Let's split them up though. Martinez, give me both equations. Give me one equation.
3x plus 9.
Okay.
Martinez, thank you though.
3x plus 9 equals 6. Rating, and then everything staying except for 6 switches to negative.
Right, 6 switches to negative, and we're rocking and rolling. Does anybody like rock and roll here?
No. Negative.
All right, let's do it. So let's get x alone on the left equation, x alone on the right, and we're in business. We'll subtract 9 from both sides here. I got 3x equaling a negative 3, because 6 plus negative 9 is a negative 3. We're going to divide by 3 now to get x alone. X then is equal to negative 1. That's one solution. Let's not get all happy. We're not done yet. We've got to do the other equation. X equals negative 6 plus negative 9. We got a negative 15 in this case. Negative plus more negative. Negative 6 plus negative 9. That's negative plus more negative. We're going to have a negative. Week 1. Remember the crash course on integers. Somebody still owe me assignment 1. I'm not going to mention any names. Divide by 3. X is awesome. Here's both of our solutions. 2 solutions. Negative 1, negative 5. Let's do one more. Sure, start. All right. Hit it. I don't know yet. I got to look at the agenda. What would you like to do? Remember I said it was short as that? Let's go. Get a push. Here we go. Example 6.
Overruns, basically.
I'm sorry, who's your stamp then? 4 times the quantity, actually absolute value 2x plus 7 equals 16. Yes.
I can send you those notes on your piece of paper.
Please. This is the last example anyway. Now, Let me talk about it. I'm not going to split it up into two separate absolute value equations until the absolute value is alone. In other words, until the absolute value is by itself on one side of the equation. Right now, it's not by itself. What's next to the absolute value? Thank you. Let's get rid of the 4 first. What do we do to both sides, Magana? What should we do to both sides to get rid of the 4? Divide. Because this is 4 times absolute value. What's the inverse of times? Divide. Look at where times, this is multiplication of 4 times the absolute value. So we'll divide. That's gone. So absolute value then, 2x plus 7 is equal to 4. Now we're going to split that puppy up. We're going to split that puppy up. You ready to play it? On our first award ceremony, we have the assembly. You're gonna be the company have a reward for you. Yeah. That's completer. That's completer. No skills completer.
They really do that here though?
Yeah.
Where is it? You can look at that too.
Let me finish this first. Hold on. 2x plus 7 equals 4, and 2x plus 7 equals negative 4. We're going to have both of our solutions. Nice. One's from the left, one's from the right. Bye-bye to that. I have 2x equaling negative 3. Divide by 2, divide by 2. X then equals negative 3 halves. I'll just leave that as 3 halves for now, because 2 can't fit into 3 evenly. That's okay. And let's subtract 7 over here from both sides, left and right. I'm sorry? Sorry about that. Bye-bye to that. I have 2x equaling help. And close. Negative 11. I do plus negative. Goes away right now. I have the form. That's good. So divide by 2 now. X equals negative 11 halves. We're rock and roll it. What do you guys think?